back with 5 more guys for the portal. If you don't know, I haven't watched the other videos. What I do is I look for guys that are realistic targets for your 1- and 2-star schools in the portal. Today I'm doing this after the big pat. End up some of the smaller stars, the players in the portal, where you could talk to more of. These are mostly guys that try to do about a max of 74 overall. Try to stay away from your big major schools like Alabama and LSU and people like that.
And with the update, one major thing they did was the portal, the players you can go after now, they're not as locked into their stages as they were before. For example, here's some 3-star quarterbacks that before I would not be able to go after, but these are people that are all in their stage. I have the deal breaker met, so I can go after them. You will still see some people that you don't meet the deal breaker for, even down to the 2-star. Like, for example, for some reason the playing time for 2 stars were less for me than 3 stars. But so yeah, and down, even like I have a high grade for halfback now, so there's even some 4 stars that I can go after now. But you will see the majority of them are halfbacks, because I have a lot to offer for us, the playing style there. So, for example, here's a quick example. This guy here is a guy I want. I know his abilities. He's got 2 power abilities, 240 pounds. Last year I couldn't go after him, or before this update. Now I can, and he would never get offered, and it would annoy me. So that's a big change there.
Going to get straight to it. I'm trying to make this a shorter video. This was harder to find. The offensive lineman was harder to find than the skilled players. So my favorite one, number 1, Isaiah Robinson, left tackle from Baylor. As you see, he's got 4 abilities. He's got silver screen enforcer, silver quick step, and then bronze for option shield and outside. Got 91 strength as well. Despite being listed as agile, he's got 91 strength. He's plus 12 for pass blocking compared to run blocking. See, but he does have run block, 88 finesse. He got 90 impact block. Lead block's a little bit low. Got 93 toughness as well. So shouldn't get hurt. Checking the abilities or the upside, you see he's got a bunch of room to grow in pass blocking and run blocking. A little bit in strength. Massive amount on footwork. So make sure you upgrade footwork first if you get him, because one upgrade there, and that agility is probably going to go up 6 to 10 points plus just by spending 1 point. And major upside on speed, so I would save that toward the end. Check in his what he can upgrade for his ability. Screen enforcer, he's just 1 point away there, so you probably will max that out at go. Option shield, you're close on that one. You can upgrade that. Outside shield you can upgrade, so you can do some work with the ability there as well. So we have really great place. My favorite player here, because you've got some upside in both the run and blocking. For me, in my scheme, I don't have to improve his passing. He's already there. The next player I got is on Colorado State. A couple of decent players. Also look for this Berlin Lillard. He doesn't have much upside, but he does have 92 strength. So probably more of a backup type. So is Stan Hunt. Stan is another strong guy, 89 strength. True freshman, so I like that. You see a low overall, so you're looking at, if he enters the portal over the next 2 years, you're probably looking at a max of a 2-star guy, maybe even a 1-star. He's got big upside. That was why I liked him. You see, obviously, 62 overall. His abilities aren't really going to impress you where he's at now, but it's the guy that you're banking on him, because he's got the strength, pretty good strength there at 89, so you're banking on the upside. Smaller guy, 6'1", 282. I might look into moving in the center. A lot of times you get a little bit of bump there and overall, but looking at the upside, you see massive upside on run blocking. So, I mean, you're going to be able to get that 80 plus in run blocking. You can get stronger, so you're going to be able to get low to mid 90s there. And you see, IQ, that's going to bump up his overall. And then the footwork, again, upgrade that once, and the quickness as well. So major upside for him. Looking at his ability, she's probably going to be far away on most of this stuff. Yeah, So you're not going to be able to get a lot of abilities for the time being. But again, as far as 62 overall guy, I think he can, as a guy you can get in, probably would be a backup for a year or two, let him develop, and maybe toward the end of his career, you get a really good player if you run a run scheme because he's got a lot of upside there. My next player is a guy, Payton Kirkland, the right tackle for Miami of Ohio. He's a guy that has plus development. I got him in a test I was doing. He's a freshman with 93 strength. So that's why, like I said, I like to look for strength because it's so expensive to upgrade. Pretty balanced from a blocking standpoint, 80 run block, 76 pass block. You're looking at around 80s for your power and finesse, 86 impact block. He's got some upside, 50. Now, when I say upside, he's upside in pass block, stout running. But again, 80 run blocking is, again, major upside for passing, so probably more of a pass blocker there. So you're going to you can be able to upgrade that quite a bit after the first season, and your footwork, IQ, quickness. So you're going to be able to get him up to mid 80s pretty quickly. I was probably getting for 2 or 3 years there. So if you run more of a pass scheme there, but I think you can get him in a run blocking scheme because he has 80 run blocking, 93 strength, so that you can work there. Again, the bronze. You can get the strong grip. That's probably maxed out there. And I don't think you will get much of the other abilities there, but you will be able to get one ability with the strong grip. Number 4, we're going all the way to Utah State. A guy that may start, may not start. Right there, depending on who the computer goes with. Jimmy Liston, redshirt freshman, 6'3", 305. You see there, he's got gold screen enforcer and gold quick step. He's pretty balanced blocking. You see about 80. As you see, 78 run block, 80 pass block. He's got the 2 abilities. He's got 92 impact block. That's kind of his calling card there. So that's one of the higher ones that you'll see in this range. So I think he comes with upside in both blocking. That's another thing I look for. I like to look for guys that if you're watching this, you can kind of mold them. You see, he's got 3 to 4 for each one, and then you see a bunch of footwork and quickness there. So that's a guy that, regardless of your scheme, you can go all in on that one. You see, he's got 83 strength, so it's that's a little bit low there as far as my taste. But again, that's not like that's unplayable there. Looking at the abilities, he needs 2 impact block to get screen enforced to get the platinum. And he will probably not get that. You're probably going to be 1 short there. Acceleration, you're 15 behind, but you actually might even be able to get that down the line. You run blocking, and probably not going to get a ton of abilities, any more abilities, but again, you've already got 2 gold ones there. Since he does have the quick step, which improves the pull blocking, may not be a bad idea to work on some of his footwork and quickness as well. So again, I think somebody like him, if the ability to transfer over, might be a really good center as well. So again, you get a guy with 2 gold abilities. I had to dig deep for this last one because it's hard to find the smaller, all the way down to the 5th string center for Arizona. This guy's a 54 overall redshirt sophomore. So you're like, why in the world would I want a 54 overall guy from Arizona that's their 5th string center, probably not even a real player? Platinum quick step, platinum quick drop. Honestly, he's a sort of a speeder guy. A speed guy, semi-speed, 85 excel, semi agility. I want to move him to defensive tackle. I don't know. You have to check that out. Do some testing in there and see. But again, this guy's going to be free if he becomes an portal because he's so low overall. But look, he's got a ton of upside in the run blocking, a lot in the IQ, so that's going to bump up that overall. A lot in pass blocking, strength, quickness, so he's got upside across the board, and he's got the 2 abilities, checking out his other abilities. Probably not a whole lot there you're going to get to add to that. Maybe this run block finesse. How far this run block finesse you could actually upgrade those down the line. So if you want to go all in on run blocking, you're going to be able to probably eventually get this option shield and out. Only go ahead. He's already a sophomore, so you probably only get him for 2 years. Check out. Maybe you can move him to defensive tackle, but really fun player for a 55 overall. That's the 5 I've got. Let me know if, those are the 5 guys that I thought were the best. A couple more that I was looking at. Wisconsin's got a guy by the name of Emerson Mandel, but he had limited upside. I kind of liked him. And then Penn State's got a guy, Sexton. You see he's got platinum quick drop, play action shield and wear down. He's more of a pass protector guy. So, that's the 5 I've got that I like. Let me know, like the ones you like the best.